What's up guys, this is Tony with Fun Intelligent Training. Today we're going to shoot a video about the difference between a strict press, a push press, and a jerk. These are three somewhat similar movements that seem to be confused quite a bit, and after doing some research I found that there was really no good instruction online about the difference between these movements. So we're going to show you today what the difference is and talk a little bit about when they're used and what's a good application for them. So Jeff is going to start by demonstrating a basic strict press, or also known as a military press or overhead press. So he's going to unrack the bar, take a few steps out. Now keeping his feet planted, he's just going to simply drive that bar straight up over his head, pushing his head through at the top, and bring it back down to the rack position. Give me like two more of those. So as you can see, he keeps his body completely straight. There's no movement of the legs. Keeps his core nice and tight. And that's your basic military press. Next, Jeff is going to demonstrate the push press. The push press is still an overhead pressing movement, but we use leg drive to help accelerate the bar. So Jeff brings the bar out. He's going to keep his weight on his heels, going into a slight dip position, and then he's going to accelerate up, finishing overhead. Give me a few more of those. Now, once he comes up out of that dip, his body just remains on a straight path until he's at full hip extension and presses that bar fully overhead. You probably can't see it with the camera angle. His heels do come up off the floor just a little bit. I don't necessarily instruct that. It's kind of a natural motion. We do want to drive through the heels off of the dip, but a natural raising of the heels is quite common, although you see some people can get away without doing it. Next, we're going to show you the push jerk. There's two basic variations of the jerk. There's the push jerk and the split jerk. We'll show you the split jerk in a minute. The push jerk is a lot like the push press, where we have that initial dip and drive. However, once the bar begins to take motion, Jeff is going to then push his body back down into about a quarter squat. He'll land in the bottom of that squat at approximately the same time that his arms are locking out over his head, and then he will fully stand up to finish the lift. This is used to move a greater load, because essentially instead of your arm having to travel all the way up, you're shortening the stroke by pushing your body back down. So Jeff unracks the bar, assumes a nice foot position. He's going to dip. He drives. Notice how he re-squats under it and then fully stands up to finish that lift. Now with the push jerk, sometimes you might see the foot not staying in place. Sometimes people might move their feet out on the catch just a little bit to help them get back under the bar a little bit easier. Next, we're going to show you the split jerk. The split jerk is exactly the same thing until once that bar begins motion, Jeff's feet are going to split apart, and then he's going to recover by bringing both his feet in and standing up nice and tall. So Jeff is going to unrack the bar, get his foot position, dip and drive, and then split the feet. Now he pulls his front foot in, back foot in, and that is the completion of the lift. A couple notes about the split jerk. You want to find which way is more comfortable. Some people are more comfortable leading with their left leg. Some people are more comfortable leading with their right. Whichever is more comfortable for you, you want to do that every time. It's not the type of drill where we're going to alternate so we're even. This exercise is all about moving the most weight, and whichever way you're strongest, that's the way you're going to do it. This is not the type of drill that you're going to be doing a high reps per set, usually no more than 5, if that. And this is the finishing part of the clean and jerk, which is one of the Olympic lifts. So there you go with the 3 different basic overhead pressing variations: your strict press or military press, the push press, and also the jerk and the split jerk variation of that. Obviously, there is a lot more technique and detail that goes into all of these, particularly the jerking, but this video is just to show you the basic differences between them and to clear up any confusion about that. If you do want to learn the more intricate details of those movements, come on in, try out our Dainty Boys Strength and Conditioning program. If you are not local to us, a couple good resources. Greg Everett's book about Olympic weightlifting is a great resource, and you can also watch some YouTube videos, check out some of the best people in the world doing it at the Olympics, and just watch how they do their jerk, and you'll notice that some people do push jerk or power jerk, and others do the split. So you want to play around with both, find what's more comfortable for you, which one you feel more powerful with. If you have any questions, post them up to the video. I'm Tony with Fun Intelligent Training. Train like your life depends on it.